Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you a sort of a Poodles inspired box. I actually saw this on Pinterest and noticed that lovely Sam had made one with 12 tea lights, which was delightful. I've decided to do one with just 8 with a very similar box that she has done, but using obviously current products. Goodness. I think if memory serves me correctly, Sam made hers about 4 years ago. Crikey, that was even before I discovered Stampin' Up. But yes, I saw it and I thought that's gorgeous, and I just knew straight away that I wanted to case it and use some current products, and I knew exactly what I was going to use. So I've used Poppy Parade on this one and the Label Me Pretty and the Pretty Label Punch, our beautiful mini striped ribbon, and obviously the DSP. And as I said, 8 candles in there. As you probably know by now, the strawberry ones are my favourite, so they are in here. The other ones I'm going to use for today are these grey ones. I can't recall for the life of me what... Oh, wait a minute, I might just have the packaging here. Let me have a look. Does it say? No, it doesn't say the fragrance, which is a shame. But, oh no. Walnuts? Can't be. I've no idea. I've no idea if that picture actually resembles what's in them. The strawberry ones do. Look at me here. IKEA special. So strawberry ones smell of strawberry. These grey ones do not smell of... I don't know what... Maybe you know what nuts and things they are on there. I don't think they smell of nuts. They do smell divine. Don't know what it is. But anyway. The good thing is that I haven't put a window sheet in for that exact reason, because you can still smell the candles. I wish you could smell. They are divine. Right, so let's get on and make this box. Lovely, super simple and quick. Would be great for craft fairs or craft stalls, whichever you're doing. Super fun. And obviously again, the cardstock I'm using is 6x6, so you could actually make them out of DSP. Obviously not as strong, but you still could use them, so it's dead easy. So, like I said, 2 sheets of 6x6. I'm using Gorgeous Grape here, and as I said, the previous one was Poppy Parade, both from the Brights family. And that will be 15.2 by 15.2 in centimetres. And we're simply going to score at 1.5 on all 4 sides, which is 4 centimetres. Oh heavens, every time. So I'm doing that, 1.5. That is my base. I'm then going to use my base as a shim for my lid. And exactly the same again, 1.5 or 4 centimetres on all 4 sides. Beautiful. So, as that's my lid, I'm going to put that to one side because I don't want to mix them up. And then, I'm sure you probably know by now, fold and burnish all of our score lines. And at least with this being the base, it will hide that little wibble there. Okay, and then again, just the same as any basic box, we're just going to make these 4 corners into tabs. I think it was maybe my last video, because I do quite a few in a chunk. I think it was my last video that I said that I have the same basic colours that I use all of the time. And, you know, you do seem to have favourites that you go back to. These are ones that I've not used. I love Poppy Parade. Very rarely use it. And I think I may have used Gorgeous Grape once, which is foolish because it's a gorgeous bright colour. The trouble is we're going into autumn and Christmas, so it's all reds and greens and oranges. But these are so pretty. I love them. So, my base, dead simple. Wet glue. Whoa, get me. So, literally just pop in some wet glue on this one because I can, and because it'll have a few minutes to dry just while I do the lid. So, wet glue on there, just literally making up the base. Go on, squeeze around there, thank you very much. So just make sure that's all square. Yep, so I'm happy with that. Box base made up. Pop my candles in and I'm going to leave that over to one side just for that glue to dry. So now this is my lid, exactly the same as before. Fold and burnish all of those score lines and then make some little tabs from the corners. I love easy projects. I quite often think of fabulous projects, but they're so detailed and they take so long, and I'm sure it must bore people when they think, oh look, that takes hours. I'm not making that. And yet something like this, you know, you can make up so quickly, and as I said, would be great for a gift fair or even just as stocking fillers for family, anything like that. Right. So that's my lid done. I'm not obviously going to adhere at this point because firstly I want to add my DSP. Again, Gorgeous Grape is from the Brights and this is the Brights DSP collection. So I'm simply going to stick this on, and this is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 or 7 by 7 centimetres. And as with projects before, when you punch or die cut you need to add plenty of adhesive. So I'm popping this on first, so that goes on to the centre, and then I want my pretty label punch, and decide which way you want your box to go. So for example, my tabs are going in that way, so I'm best off punching these pieces. I don't know if you actually noticed, but they are punched. And the easiest way with that is that obviously I can't get the punch all the way. So with your tabs on your sides facing that outwards, you simply need to fold these under. So it looks like that. Then this will fit nicely. The size of my box is the width of a punch, so that lines up nicely enough. All you need to do is eyeball the centre of your punch. Now you could measure it and mark it if you wanted to be precise. I'm a daredevil and so I'm just going to risk it. And it is double cardstock, so you do need to punch a bit harder than normal. Okay, so it didn't do it that time. That's frustrating. Let's get that out of the way. Fabulous, now my phone's ringing. Let's get that out. And then I can just simply re-punch that piece. There we go. Slide it out carefully. And then, as you will see, you have those beautiful scalloped bits there. Don't throw that away because you need it. Oh no, you don't. Ignore me. Throw that away unless you want to use it as a tag. And then all I need to do is put some adhesive on these. Now again, I'm going to use wet glue because just while I finish the decoration and tie the bow, which probably will take me a few hours because bows usually do, this will be drying. So again, and yes, okay, most of the time when I do these I put the box on my base and then adhere it, but I'm fairly confident that because I used my shim and because the other one I did this exact same routine and it worked, I'm hoping it will work this time. So that's my box adhered up, so I'm going to pop that to one side to dry. So I've got a little tiny scrap of Whisper White here. Excuse me. Oh goodness. Label me pretty, and I'm going to go with the thank you for caring on this one. She says, is that going to fit in that punch? We'll see. This probably isn't going to work now, but hey ho. Gorgeous Grape ink, obviously, to coordinate. And then Just going to stamp that on there. And then I have my 1 1/4 circle punch. And again, let's just see. Oh, it will fit, that's good. So I'm just lining that up in the centre there. So that's that bit done. Oh, and now the dogs are barking, fabulous. And then what you need is some gorgeous grey, which I again didn't get out. And you simply need to, it's just one of those days, isn't it? So embossing buddy across the top there, and then I've got this really pretty pattern. So Versamark on there, stamping that down. My white embossing powder, which I'm just going to put, oops, elbowing the tripod there. So just a little bit of white embossing powder, oops, on there. Heat tool. Block out the dogs barking and the phone ringing and anything else that's probably going to happen. And I'm just going to heat that little bit up there. Another stamp set that I think is just so pretty, and I just don't use enough of it. I'm just heating up that white bit there. Sorry, this is off camera. My heat tool just won't reach any further than this. Okay, so that's that bit done. And then back in with my Pretty Label punch, and my heat tool has actually changed the colour of my card. Can you see that? That's crazy. Right, so punch this out. Hopefully you won't notice too much when it's on my box. It's because I had my heat tool too close, I do know that. But I was trying to be quick to show you guys. Okay, so pretty little sentiment here. Just add a couple of dimensionals on the back. And then pop that in the centre. And then bring my lid back in, because I need to make sure that the placement of these dimensionals don't overlap. So I know I need one there, and I'm fairly sure that I can get away with one there and a bit higher up. And then the last one will go about there. So that's my sentiment done. Something squeaking again with the wind. So that just sits on that corner there. And then my beautiful, gorgeous grape mini striped ribbon that I'm just tying a pretty little bow, just like that. And oh wow, it worked first time. Trim those off. Trim that, move that all out of the way. Trusty old glue dot on the back there. That can sit nicely up that corner. And the moment of truth. Will this go on? Now, beautiful, look at that. Perfect, perfect, perfect every time. Right, so really pretty, really easy, great for a stocking filler. Obviously Christmas if you wish, make it a nice Christmas decoration, or just as a gift. But aren't they beautiful? Hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope it inspires you to go and make some more. Hope to see you all again soon. Bye.